what, day 5, day 4, something like that, of garage gains. Today's workout, put up on the screen for you, or on the whiteboard for you so you can see it. 10 minutes post-workout cardio, daily, getting it in, just warming up the body, getting the blood flow going. Pre-workout today is it is like a pump product, and then something by Insane Labs. So if you guys are wondering, I do have a Facebook group for people that are interested in kind of getting after their 2020 goals. It's mostly accountability. I do post things like this where I kind of just share some general information, some thoughts that I have throughout the day. But if you guys need accountability or just general motivation on your 2020 goals, feel free to ask me about it. I'd be glad to invite you to the group. Man, I've not biked in a long time, and I run a lot, but biking's rough. I feel bad for the people that have to do this stuff in the Army. I did 25 minutes of bike yesterday, and then of course the standard 10 minutes pre-workout every day. Starting yesterday, every day, starting yesterday, they lose their mindset. They lose that hunger when they're faced with adversity, or even just something to give them an excuse. So you can't use those things. You can't use those excuses. All right. And I don't want to get into the big motivating stuff, but something I really do believe in is setting up scaffoldings of support in your life. So when you're going to say, oh, Sanch, what does that mean? Having scaffolding of support in your life is, so I want to be the strongest, healthiest, betterest, if that's a word, betterest version of myself. So what do I need to do to accomplish that, you might ask? So I have these levels of support to keep me accountable on those main goals, those big goals, right? Those big bang, the ABC goals, right? I have things in place to keep me accountable for that. It's really important to have those easels of support. So if you have a goal, make sure you have redundancy plans, whatever you want to call it. I like to call them easels of support, or scaffolding, scaffolds of support. If you have a goal, you have things that are going to support you if you fail. So let's get personal. Yesterday I had some Girl Scout cookies. Now I will say that those Girl Scout cookies did fit in my macros. So is it as bad for me as I think it is? Probably. But I had the redundancy. I had the thought that even though I'm breaking the diet, I'm still hitting my overall daily macro goals for my carbs. So even though I failed, I still had that redundancy. I still had those levels of support to support me, even though I failed at that one small thing. Now, you would say my overall day, it was successful. Hey, how's it going, sir? Steven, how you doing? Just talking about working out and stuff, motivation, stuff. But even though my overall day was successful, I did have that failure. I did have that one loss. So it's important, and I didn't really need to get into that for this pre-workout bike session today, but you always want to have systems of support. And if that's going to be me, and you sending me your pictures of your food once a day or every meal, that's fine. Like, I'm okay with that. Or if it's having 5 different alarm clocks, that's a good one. I'll have like my watch alarm, and I'll have my phone alarm. Oh my God, where are we at? I feel like I've been biking forever. 7 minutes, 3 more minutes to go. Yeah, did I beat that horse enough? Have redundancy plans, have things in place to encourage success, to facilitate success is what I want to get at with that. yeah, for the third time, here's the workout, guys. If you didn't see yesterday's video, yesterday's live stream, everything we do right now in this phase is going to be 3 sets of 6 to 12. Now, the intensity, the thought that I have is you want to do 10 to 12 reps, all right? 3 working sets. That doesn't mean 3 sets, all right? You're going to do 6, 7 sets, maybe. But don't do full sets. Those warm-up sets, what I would like to call, maybe those 2, 3, 4 on the front end before you get into your working sets. Those warm-up sets, you should be lowering the reps, slowing down the range of motion on how you're moving the weights or squatting, whatever it is you're doing, increasing the time under tension on the fibers, the ligaments, and the joints so that everything can warm up. It's not about blasting out a PR in your warm-up sets, all right? It's about warming everything up, getting the blood going, and feeling good so that when you get into your working sets, you don't have pain, popping, pinching, squeezing, cramping. Those are adjectives, right? I know. Those are verbs. I ran out of verbs, so you get the point, right? You get the point. You get what I'm getting at. You smell what I'm stepping in. What do we got? 20 seconds. Pre-workout, mostly pump product. Today's gonna be back day, and then we got some posing coming up. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the YouTubes. Maybe I'll take some snippets from the live stream and then put it into a video. I feel like we covered some good stuff. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you need help, go over to the Facebook group and reach out to me. Let me know what your goals are. Krista reached out to me. I know she's not watching right now, but she reached out to me. She's like, hey, I got these goals. I got these things I want to do. And I said, okay, that's great. What's your plan? What's your action? What are you going to do? And she told me what she was going to do, and now I'm going to keep her accountable. So in a week from now, or yesterday technically, I'm going to reach out to her and be like, hey, what are you doing to further progress your goal? And whoever's watching, I got one person watching. Everything I do is free, so don't worry about it, all right? Everything I do is free. I'm here for you guys, and I'm here for me. Because my accountability for you guys is my accountability for me. That's it, guys. That's the cardio. I'll see you guys tomorrow.